Hey guys, it's the Cube Meister here. I'm going to talk you through the first step of the intermediate level solve, which is to get the first there. And you can do this however you want, but the main aim is to get one whole layer, all one colour, with all of the side bits the correct colour lined up with their centres. So one way to go about it could be to just pick a corner. Well, I pick a colour first. I'm going to do orange first. So I've got orange, and I'm going to find myself a piece here, and I can turn that so my orange is on top. And hopefully you've played around with the cube already a little bit to understand how it moves. So I've got my orange corner in place, and I've decided that this is going to be green because that's green on the corner, and this is going to be white because that's white on the corner. So I'm going to have to find myself the orange green piece to fit in with that. There's the orange green piece, and line it up underneath. Now to get my orange green piece into position at the top, I'm just going to have to turn it all the way around to the top. But the thing is, that knocks out my corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my corner out the way, bring my piece up to the top, bring my corner back, and I might fill in here as well. So I want the orange and white edge to go in here, orange and white. So where is my orange and white? There it is. If I bring it round, now it's kind of facing me here, and I can't bring it up like that because it's going to be white on top. But what I have spotted is if I put it to the bottom, I'm going to have my orange on the bottom, which means I can bring it underneath and flick it round to have it on top. However, that's going to mess up my corner, so I do what I've always done, move the corner out of the way, move the edge piece in, and move the corner back, and there I'll have a little 2 by 2, and I happen to have brought in the other white corner piece with it. That's just by chance there, and this corner is actually correct as well because they're both blue. That's just by chance, and it happens like that. I just build it around. I normally start in a corner. I sort of build around. I start in one corner with a 2 by 2 kind of block, and I build it around just whatever I see fits. Well, I'm going to need to fill in this edge piece here, so I'm going to find my orange blue. Great, my orange blue is here. Now I've got a problem. I need to bring it up here, and it's going to knock both of my corner pieces away, and there's not a lot I can really do about that. I can only move this one out of the way, because moving this one out of the way is going to change where my edge is. But I'm just going to let it mess up my corner, because my corners are easy to place in. There we go, I've put my blue in place, so my corners come down here, bring it round, bring it up again, and I've got myself my corner in place again. And I've got my last 2 pieces. I'm going to sort out this yellow-orange bit first, and that's just a twist to the top. Again, move it out of the way, twist it to the top, bring it down. And finally, I've got this corner piece here. Bring it round underneath. Now, this would get to the top by turning like that. But if you can see what's happening on top there, it's actually messing up my 2 pieces here. It's turning, messing them up. So if I move them out of the way, then bring it up, then bring it back, that's one solution. That will have it solved for me. Or I could bring it up and then move this out of the way. This is a famous move that actually comes up quite a lot in the intermediate method. I call it the 3-2 because I've got a 3 piece here and a 2 there. And if I move the 3 out of the way and then bring the 2 up and then bring the 3 back, that also solves my face for me. And if I line it up, there we go. I have my blues together, yellows together, greens together, whites together, all lined up with their centres correctly. And I've got my whole orange face here. And this is the hardest thing about this intermediate method because it is just problem solving. But hopefully, if you just play around with the cube, you get a better understanding of how it works. And it literally is just intuition. Spend some time practicing, understanding, moving things out of the way, move things in place to move it back again. That's how I do. You could go about doing a cross first, getting the cross correct, and then inserting the corner pieces. That's one way of doing it as well. But yeah, any way you please, go away and practice that. There's not a lot more I can do for you except for encourage you just to try and learn how the cube works, moving pieces on and off, so you can get them in place. Right, great. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Go and practice. Cheers.